Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company at Dubai Watch Week 2023. I'm here with Vincent, who is the director of Chronometry Ferdinand Berthoud. We are discussing the recent GPHG laureate in the chronometry category. This is the FB3. Vincent, thank you so much.
My pleasure, thank you.
So now this is the most compact watch you've made. Tell me a little bit about where the inspiration for this came from.
This watch actually is inspired by one of the Louis Berthoud pocket watch, integrating the very early cylindrical hairspring made so by the nephew of Ferdinand Berthoud. That was producing the most compact marine chronometer, but also this amazing pocket watches with cylindrical hairspring. So we really studied from this original pocket watch from the early 18th century, and we redeveloped our movement, integrating this for the first time as cylindrical hairspring, officially chronometer certified. This took us 2 years, a bit more than 2 years research and development, because you have no literature, technical literature about this category of springs. And we had really to learn by making samples, trial, prototypes. It was really, really important work.
And so now this watch is very open, very airy. You can see the interior of it, but the three-dimensional element that everyone wants to see first is that hairspring. Tell me a little bit about what goes into making and designing a cylindrical hairspring.
Well, the idea was actually to transcribe not the design of the antique pocket watch, but the emotion.
Yes.
And we took the elements. First, we decided to place the hairspring on one line with the post hole that allows to see it from the top, from the bottom, and from the lateral windows, and to have the energy supplied to the watch, that means the barrel, in his solar place, that means at 12, like a sun irradiating the energy to the movement. So it's a little bit feng shui behind the product.
Now, if you could tell us a little bit about the exclusivity of this watch and about your timepieces in general, I was very impressed by that.
This collection, actually, the FB3 SPC, standing for cylindrical hairspring in French, is not a limited edition, but is limited by the production, because for one movement we need 150 hours hand decoration under microscope, and then just for assembling and adjusting a hairspring is 1 week work, plus then the assembling of the movement and sending the watch to the cask, and so it's very long. We have a capacity of supply of 2 to 3 FB3 per month. That means 30-35 watches a year of this collection.
Now the watches are made in white gold?
So we have 2 models, one in white gold, or the other one I'm wearing here in rose gold. So it's really two different expressions. One is the very traditional and something more modern a little bit. And this new model I introduced here for the Dubai Watch Week is actually a demand from collectors. When we launched the first 2 models, the 2 references, I had a lot of requests to have a white gold case with the black movement. And I say, okay, thank you for the advice. And today we are happy to present this new combination here to the Dubai Watch Week. That makes a classic watch a little bit more sporty for the taste of different collectors.
Without a doubt. Now, it's a 3-day power reserve, and it is a certified chronometer.
Yeah, for sure. Like any Ferdinand Berthoud, is always the challenge to pass the COSC. It's really something difficult. It's very difficult. And today, the cylindrical hairspring used in the past for marine chronometer, when we receive the COSC, we reach the same level of accuracy as our tourbillon. That means an average of +1, -2, -3 seconds after 24-hour running. So it's very, very accurate.
So it even goes a little bit beyond what the cost would be.
By Ferdinand Berthoud, the maximum we allow is to be 50% more accurate than the total cost. The cost is -4 +6, and we only supply a watch that has the maximum, the half of these results.
Now the watches are named primarily after their case shape. So you've had FB1, FB2, and FB3.
Exactly.
So you could have something that has a fusee and chain and a tourbillon, but with conventional lugs, and that would be an FB2 with the original movement.
Exactly, that's it.
Are there thoughts to use this new case with different movements?
This new line, yes, of course, we will develop movements built around the cylindrical hairspring with various complications, but this is something that will come in the long-term future.
Now, in terms of pricing for these, rose gold and white gold, roughly what does it cost to get one of these watches?
The retail price in Swiss francs is 145,000 Swiss francs weekly, including taxes.
Now, if someone's interested in one of these watches and they want to buy one or explore buying one, where do they reach out?
They can here come at Ahmed Sadiki and Son, and they can acquire one of these timepieces in Dubai or contact our other partners, only 8 around the world.
And how many watches does Ferdinand Berthoud make in a given year, all models?
The total annual production is today 50 watches per year.
So I'm just going to do some quick tech and specs for those of you watching at home. This is the new FB3 from Chronomètre Ferdinand Berthoud. 42.3 millimeters in diameter. You can get white gold, you can get rose gold. The watch features a 3-day power reserve, 3 hertz beat rate. You can see it has the most conventional escapement arrangement of any Ferdinand Berthoud to date, but it also has a cylindrical hairspring with inner and outer curves, and this is reminiscent of marine chronometers, but also of the pocket watches built by Louis Berthoud, who was the son of Ferdinand Berthoud. You can see the dial is very open, airy, the escapement is exposed, the barrel is visible with a dial side barrel bridge. There's also a power reserve indicator. You turn it over, you can see that it's gorgeously decorated with a vintage-inspired sort of frosted profile, which is period correct, as back in the day of Louis Berthoud, there would not have been Côte de Genève. So this is Chronomètre Ferdinand Berthoud at Dubai Watch Week 2023.